The chance for a new world order. I mean, freaking hell. Kissinger uses the phrase New World Order in the New York Times, and they say it's a conspiracy. You know, it's comical. But he was banging on the usual sinister nonsense, common fear of jihadist terrorism. And at that stage, the terrorism one was being dropped. You know, it was a big deal, 9/11 and all the Patriot Act came in. They got a lot of mileage out of that terrorism. But by then, it was kind of dropping away. It was clearly not going to work with people, scare people. But they said we need common strategies, and climate change permits no national or regional solution. Same thing. You need the world government, guys. You need the world government we're going to give you. G20 in 2009, things are spreading now like a cancer. So the G7 changes to the G20. They bring in a bunch more guys from a lot of other countries. This is speckled throughout with young global leaders. So it's well seeded with young global leaders of the WEF. And they also set up, very clever, they realized in 2011, internet age, what about all these internet influencers? Better address that kind of risk. So they got people under the age of 30, big influencers. They got 14,000 members, 479 hubs in 150 countries of young global shapers. And you could only become a young global shaper if you're introduced by an existing shaper. Very clever. They didn't want any moles, or if you're already a member of WEF. So they run a tight ship. And people may or may not be familiar, Rockefeller Foundation Lockstep document, scenario planning in 2010. If you read the Lockstep scenario based around a future pandemic, it's a carbon copy of what was rolled out in 2020.